Simple questions create mental clarity. Another powerful habit is checking yourself during the day. Pause for a moment and ask, am I focused right now? Am I doing something meaningful? This small pause can stop hours of distraction. Now let's go deeper again. Self-checking also helps you protect your energy. Sometimes certain habits, places, or people drain your focus. But if you never reflect, you never notice the pattern. Awareness helps you remove things that weaken your mind. And slowly, your focus becomes stronger because your life becomes clearer. Now remember this powerful truth. You cannot improve what you never observe. If you want a focused life, you must become aware of your own mind. So stop moving through life unconsciously. Pause, reflect, observe yourself honestly, because every moment of awareness strengthens your focus. And every honest reflection brings you closer to the person you want to become. Lesson 4. Talk to yourself in a caring way. Many people want to improve their focus, but they destroy themselves with their own thoughts. They say things like, I am useless. I always fail. I can't do anything right. I am not smart enough. And slowly, these words become part of their mind. Now understand this clearly. The way you talk to yourself affects your focus more than you realize. If your inner voice is always negative, your mind becomes tired. Your confidence becomes weak. Your energy disappears because your brain listens to you. Think about this. If someone insulted you every day, would you feel strong and motivated? No. You would feel hurt. You would feel discouraged. But many people do this to themselves every single day. They become their own biggest enemy. Now here is the truth. Focus grows better in a calm and supportive mind, not in a mind full of hate and pressure. This does not mean you become lazy. This does not mean you stop improving. It means you learn to guide yourself with patience instead of destroying yourself with negativity. Think about a good teacher. A good teacher corrects mistakes, but also encourages the student. Your inner voice should do the same. Instead of saying, I am so stupid, say, I made a mistake, but I can improve. Instead of saying, I never stay focused, say, I am learning how to focus step by step. These small changes are powerful because words shape your mindset. Now let's go deeper. Negative self-talk creates mental stress. When your brain hears negative thoughts all day, it becomes emotionally tired. And an emotionally tired mind cannot focus properly. You may sit down to work, but inside your mind, there is already pressure and fear. This makes concentration difficult. But when you speak to yourself in a caring way, your mind feels safer. Your brain relaxes. Your focus becomes stronger. Now imagine two people. One person constantly attacks themselves. Every mistake becomes a reason for self-hate. The other person speaks kindly to themselves. They still improve. They still work hard. But they stay patient during the process. Who will stay mentally stronger? The answer is clear. Because growth becomes easier when your mind feels supported. Now here is something very important. Talking kindly to yourself is not weakness. It is emotional intelligence. You are creating an environment inside your mind where focus and growth can survive. Another important thing is forgiveness. Sometimes you lose focus. Sometimes you waste time. Sometimes you fail. That does not mean your journey is over. Everyone has difficult days. Everyone struggles sometimes. The important thing is to continue, not to destroy yourself because of one bad moment. Now here is a simple daily practice. Whenever you notice negative thoughts, pause. Replace them with calm and supportive words. For example, I am improving slowly. I can learn from this. I will try again tomorrow. I don't need to be perfect. These thoughts create mental strength. Another powerful habit is speaking positively to yourself before important tasks. For example, I can focus. I will give my best. I can handle this. This prepares your brain emotionally. And slowly, your confidence becomes stronger. Your stress becomes smaller. Your focus becomes clearer. Now remember this powerful truth. The voice inside your mind becomes the direction of your life. If your inner voice destroys you, your focus weakens. But if your inner voice supports you, your focus grows. So be careful how you speak to yourself, because you are listening. Every single day, talk to yourself with patience. Talk to yourself with respect. Talk to yourself like someone worth helping. Because a kind mind is a strong mind. And a strong mind can stay focused even during difficult times. Lesson 5. Try journaling. Many people have a busy mind. Too many thoughts, too many worries, too many emotions. Their brain never feels quiet. Even when they sit down to focus, their mind keeps running. They think about the past. They worry about the future. They remember problems. They overthink small things. And because of this mental noise, focus becomes difficult. Now here is something powerful. Writing your thoughts down can calm your mind. This is called journaling. Journaling is simple. You take a notebook or paper, and you write your thoughts honestly. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need beautiful writing. You just need honesty. Now understand this clearly. Your mind becomes clearer when your thoughts leave your head and move onto paper. Many people carry everything inside. Stress, fear, confusion, and slowly, their mind becomes heavy. But when you write, you release mental pressure. Think about a messy room. When everything is scattered everywhere, it feels stressful. But when things become organized, the room feels calmer. Your mind works the same way. Journaling helps organize your thoughts. Now let's go deeper. Journaling also helps you understand yourself better. Sometimes you feel distracted, but you don't know why. When you write honestly, patterns become clear. Maybe you notice, I lose focus when I sleep late. I feel stressed after using social media too much. I feel calmer when I exercise. This awareness is powerful, because you cannot improve what you do not understand. Now here is another important benefit. Journaling reduces emotional pressure. Many people keep emotions trapped inside. Anger, sadness, fear, frustration. And these emotions silently damage focus. But writing creates emotional release. You feel lighter. You feel calmer. And a calm mind focuses better. Now imagine two people. One person keeps every thought inside. The other person writes regularly and clears their mind. Who will feel mentally clearer? The answer is obvious. Now let's talk about what you can write. You can write about your day. You can write about your goals. You can write about your struggles. You can write about your feelings. For example, today I felt distracted. I used my phone too much. Tomorrow I want to focus better. Simple writing, but powerful reflection. Another powerful journaling habit is gratitude. Write a few things you are thankful for. This shifts your mind away from stress and negativity. And positivity improves focus. You can also write your goals every morning. For example, today I will study for 1 hour. Today I will avoid distractions. Today I will stay calm and focused. This gives your brain direction. Now here is something very important. Your journal is not for perfection. It is for honesty. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't try to sound smart. Just write naturally. Because the goal is not beautiful writing. The goal is mental clarity. Another powerful thing about journaling is this. It slows your thinking down. When thoughts stay only inside your head, everything feels fast and chaotic. But writing forces your brain to slow down and process clearly. This creates peace, and peace improves focus. Now remember this powerful truth. A crowded mind struggles to focus. A clear mind focuses naturally. Journaling helps create that clarity. So if your mind feels noisy, if your thoughts feel heavy, try writing, even for a few minutes daily. Because sometimes, the best way to clear your mind is to empty it onto paper. And when your mind becomes clearer, your focus becomes stronger, your emotions become calmer, and your life becomes more controlled. Lesson 6. Be specific. One of the biggest reasons people lose focus is because their goals are too vague. They say things like, I want success. I want to improve my life. I want to study more. But their mind does not know exactly what to do. And when the mind has no clear direction, focus becomes weak. Now understand this clearly. Your brain works better with clear instructions, not confusing instructions. Think about using a map. If you do not know where you want to go, the map cannot help you. Life works the same way. If your goals are unclear, your mind becomes confused. This is why being specific is powerful. Specific goals create clear action, and clear action creates focus. Let's take a simple example. Instead of saying, I want to improve my English, say, I will practice speaking English for 20 minutes every evening. Now the goal becomes clear. Your brain understands exactly what to do. Another example, instead of saying, I want to become healthy, say, I will walk for 30 minutes every morning and drink more water. This creates direction. Many people fail because their goals are too general. Their mind keeps asking, what should I do? When should I start? How much should I do? And because there is confusion, they delay action. But specific goals remove confusion. Now let's go deeper. Being specific also protects your energy. When your goals are unclear, you waste mental energy thinking too much. But when your goals are clear, your brain can focus directly on action. For example, a student says, I need to study. This feels heavy and unclear. But if the student says, I will study chapter 1 for 1 hour, the task feels manageable. Clarity reduces mental pressure. Now here is another important truth. Specific goals make progress easier to measure. If your goal is unclear, you never know if you are improving. But if your goal is specific, you can clearly see progress. For example, I will read 10 pages daily. At the end of the day, you know if you completed it or not. This creates discipline, and discipline strengthens focus. Now imagine two people. One person has vague goals, no clear plan, no clear action. The other person has specific goals, clear habits, clear direction. Who will stay more focused? The answer is obvious, because the mind follows clarity. Now let's talk about another important thing. Specific goals reduce procrastination. When tasks feel too big or confusing, your brain wants to avoid them. But when tasks feel clear and simple, starting becomes easier. For example, instead of saying, I need to clean everything, say, I will clean my desk first. One clear step creates momentum, and momentum creates focus.